Welcome to the Engineer Your Success podcast, the show where we dive deep into what it takes to design a life where you're winning at work and at home. I hope that you are having an absolutely fantastic week. I'm so excited that you decided to join our conversation. Today, we're going to explore the power of gratitude and how it can help you reach your goals. Gratitude is not just about saying thank you or feeling thankful. It's a mindset and a way of life that can transform your perspective and open new doors to opportunities. Before we go any further, I do want to extend a personal invitation for you to join our list for the private podcast audio series on a year in review. Normally, I would do a single podcast episode about this, but this year I'm doing something different. We're creating a private podcast audio course to walk you through your own year in review. This unique course is designed to help you reflect, grow, and strategize for this upcoming year. I am thrilled to invite you for access to this, so stay tuned for more information and details in the coming week about this complimentary private resource. You can use the link in the show notes to reserve your spot today. Do not miss this opportunity to elevate your leadership as we approach this year's end. So, here is a question to consider for our episode today. What are you grateful for? You might be thinking that you're grateful for everything in life or that you are grateful for just the good things in life. When you answer this question, I encourage you to pick some specific things that you're grateful for. Keep that in mind as we dive deeper into this topic today. This is not the first time that we've covered gratitude as a topic on the podcast. There are three other podcasts where we talk a lot about gratitude. One would be episode 18, Why Gratitude is Essential for Success. Another is episode 70, A Life of Winning at Work and at Home. And then there's episode 73, the top five personal development activities that you can start doing today. Essentially, when I think about gratitude, I believe that gratitude is a fundamental aspect in achieving success. I also believe that gratitude is important because it lets us see the value in all of our experiences, not just the good, not just the bad, but there's value in the things that we've been able to go through. And sometimes the only way that we can see that value is if we approach it from a position of gratitude. So, why is gratitude important? Listen, it improves your mental health. Regularly practicing gratitude can significantly improve your mental health. By acknowledging and appreciating the positive aspects of life, you can reduce your stress, combat depression, and cultivate a more optimistic outlook on life. So, this positive mindset contributes to better mental well being and resilience against life's challenges. Along with your mental health, it can also enhance your physical health. So, there have been some studies shown that gratitude can have a very tangible benefit on your physical health. Grateful people often experience fewer aches and pains and report feeling healthier than those that are not grateful, that are always complaining about something. If you think about the concept of what you focus on is what grows, what you focus on, you grow your level of awareness on. If you are focused on the aches and the pains, your level of awareness is going to be heightened to be able to pick up those aches and pains. If you are focused on how well you feel or the fact that you've been able to get through those aches and pains, or you're grateful for what you're going through for the process of aging or whatever the cause may be, then you are pre-positioning yourself to think about those things from a more positive perspective. Listen, the people that are in this boat, they're more likely to take care of themselves by exercising, attending regular checkups, and all of these things attribute to our longevity. One way you can do this, and I'll talk about this later, is keeping a gratitude journal or simply reflecting on positive experiences before you go to sleep. That can actually enhance your quality of sleep. That practice will help in calming the mind, reducing negative thoughts, and those things that may interfere with sleep. Another key as to why it's important is it helps to strengthen relationships. So, expressing gratitude can significantly improve relationships. Thanking others and acknowledging their help and appreciating their presence in our lives can strengthen those bonds, build trust, and foster deeper connections. This is true both at work and at home. Again, if you focus on those positive things or grateful for the things that the people in your life bring, then you're more predispositioned to view them in a positive light and to look and do those things that will build those relationships, not tear them down. It also enhances your ability to be empathetic, right? It enhances your ability to be empathetic and reduces aggression. So grateful people show increased sensitivity and empathy towards other people and are less likely to retaliate against others. Grateful individuals are able to appreciate other people's accomplishments alongside their own without feeling any resentment. Incorporating gratitude into daily life can be a simple but very profound in terms of its impact. Could be keeping a gratitude journal, meditating, verbally expressing thanks, or just taking some time to actually reflect on the positives. So the practice can lead to happier, healthier, and a more fulfilling life. So I asked you the question earlier, what are you grateful for? And so I asked myself this same question in preparation for this episode. What am I grateful for? Number one, I would say my relationship with God. My beliefs form my worldview and they shape how I treat others and myself. I'm grateful for the wisdom that this relationships affords. And I'm also grateful for knowing that when I've done all that I can, that I truly believe that God has my back. And if things don't turn out the way that I've planned or imagined, there's a sense of peace that I have that everything will be okay. You may have heard me talk about this before, but one of the books that I read to really get insight i- in terms of a blueprint for success in business and in life is the Bible. I find it full of information that we can apply every day to help us succeed in the here and now. Another thing that I am grateful for, I'm grateful for my family. So my wife, listen, she provides unwavering support to me in all of my crazy dreams. I mean, she so graciously agreed in letting me to pursue my entrepreneurial dreams, and I am forever grateful for the presence and impact that she has in my life. I'm also grateful for my children. So our 2 boys are growing fast and turning into great young men. They really don't like for me to mention them on the podcast or on social media. If I do it too much, they're giving me grief. I mentioned to them this morning that they didn't want me to mention them, and they both are like, "Well, no, you can talk about us. What do you wanna do?" So, I do have a few specific things that I'm grateful for, not just for their growth, but my oldest son, James, I really appreciate his general spirit and attitude in life. He reminds me a lot of myself in living a life with a very positive outlook, and he's always encouraging to other people. You can just see him at any time. He has that positive outlook and that positive vibe. My youngest son, Nathaniel, I'm grateful for his heart for other people. So he's the one that when I'm driving him to school to drop him off, he's asking questions about how can we help homeless people? Why do homeless people exist? Hey, dad, you see look like there are rooms over there. Why aren't these people there? So he really has a heart for helping other people. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that he has that sense as a 15-year-old about injustice, about things that may be able to change, things that he may be able to impact as he gets older. I'm also grateful for my clients. So I'm going to say this right now. I've said it to them before. Thank you for allowing me to be your coach and your guide to help you win at work and at home. I could not do what I do without you. So it's just with great gratitude that I am thankful that you've allowed me to play a role to impact your life. And I'm also grateful for you. Yes, you listening to this podcast, looking at this video. I want to thank you for taking the time to listen in. Here's some other practical steps that can help you cultivate gratitude. We've talked about some of these already, but we're going to go over some practical steps to help you cultivate gratitude and then specifically zero in on four ways that gratitude can help you achieve your goals. Number one, I would say spend 5 minutes a day focusing your thoughts on what you're grateful for. So, dedicating just that brief period of time each day to contemplate and or journal things that you appreciate in life helps to enhance your awareness of gratitude. Two, this one is key. Replace complaints with compliments. I'm going to say it again. Replace complaints with compliments. Transforming a mindset from one that dwells on the negative to one that finds and verbalizes the positive in situations will help cultivate an attitude of gratitude. This will also change your reaction and your view to the situation or the person that you're complaining about. In some ways, this reminds me of a certain aspect of prayer. Prayer does not always change your circumstances. There are a lot of times that your circumstances do not change. However, prayer does change you and your perspective of those circumstances. And that changed perspective allows you to be grateful, allows you to see other opportunities that you may not have seen if you focus just on that negative aspect. I would say number three in cultivating gratitude is express thankfulness to those around you. Reach out to a friend or loved one with a message of thanks, express appreciation for their presence and impact in your life. This time of year, I mean, this is airing around Thanksgiving, is a great time to express thankfulness and gratitude to those that are in your life. And number four would be contemplate the good that occurred throughout your day. So I know we talked about journaling, we talked about taking some time to express gratitude, but just compliment or contemplate the good that has happened throughout the day. Reflect on what's happened, acknowledge those aspects of life that you're thankful for, including the small wins and the simple joys. So these steps really involve turning introspection into action that can not only nourish a sense of gratitude within oneself, but also strengthen the relationships with those around you. So let's get to the four ways gratitude can help you reach your goals. We've explored just the power of gratitude in general. And now we're going to focus on how does it help you actually reach your goals? And a lot of it has to do with focus. So the number one way I believe it helps is it shifts our focus. It helps us to reach our goals by shifting focus. When we cultivate this attitude of gratitude, you train your mind to notice the positive aspects of your life and the resources available to you. This shift in perspective can help you overcome challenges and stay motivated in pursuing your goal. And number two, I would say that this shift also helps you to sharpen your focus, which provides clarity of vision. So by valuing what you have, valuing where you are, who you are, gratitude allows you to hone in on the heart of your goals, providing recognition. And this cognitive recognition actually allows you to avoid insignificant distractions. It really focuses you and keeps you on track. So, this mental clarity is a bedrock for setting and achieving and strategizing effectively to reach your goals. The third thing I would say is that gratitude also has the power to boost your resilience. When you face setbacks or obstacles, having a grateful outlook can help you bounce back and find the silver lining in difficult situations. It strengthens your ability to adapt, persevere, which are essential qualities for achieving long term success. And finally, the fourth thing is cultivating positive relationships. So, another way gratitude helps you reach your goals is by cultivating those personal relationships, those positive relationships, because when you express gratitude towards others, it not only strengthens your connections, but also fosters a sense of support and collaboration. And when you are working on your goals and you hit that difficult spot, that sense of community and collaboration helps to boost you when you are needed, helps to bolster you when needed. And so finally, as a bonus, in a sense, that gratitude can increase your energy, your motivation levels. When you appreciate the progress you've made and the small wins along the way, it fuels your drive to keep working towards your goal. Gratitude acts as a natural motivator, giving you the boost that you need to stay focused, productive, and committed to achieving success. When you weave gratitude into the fabric of your daily routine, it becomes a potent tool for goal attainment, but it's more than just experiencing the feelings of thankfulness. It's about harnessing that gratitude to foster resilient, success oriented mindset that launches you towards your dreams. Remember, engineering your success isn't just about precision in your profession, it's not just about your business or your professional life. It is also about mastering the art of gratitude in your personal life, because we are all about designing and living a life where you are winning at work and at home. I want you to enjoy your holiday. Take some time this Thanksgiving and just continue to be grateful, spend some time with your family, appreciate those things that you have. This will be a first for me and my family. This will be our first Thanksgiving where my mother will not be with us. But I'm looking forward to having a family around, cooking dinner, celebrating, and having that community around me and just being grateful for the people that are here in my life now. Practice gratitude and go after your goals. In the next few weeks, we're going to close out this initial series on leadership. We're going to talk about emotional intelligence and self awareness, and there'll be a few interview based episodes that will be mixed in there as well. Working on a new project for the holidays, looking at gratefulness and recording from the listeners what are some things that they're grateful for, or what are some of their holiday memories. I'm going to end this podcast like I end every podcast, and that is this: many people know what to do, fewer people know how to do it. And there's a select group of people that follow through, do it, and are living the life of their dreams. It is my desire for you to be part of that select few. This is Dr. James Bryant, your guide for winning at work and at home. And I want you to be great this week. Happy Thanksgiving.